Damien. And not least, our guest interviewer, Graham Flynn. Thank you very much to everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we also please thank Paul Cresser, who's linked all of today. Paul Cresser. Do you want to come down the front for some photos? If anybody wants to take photos, should we come down the front? gentlemen, please welcome the teams and your host, Mr. Julian Tuck. Good evening, thank you very much, everybody. I would like to welcome you to Call My Bluff.
You've got to come this side. This side. No, wait there. Come on, I'm in charge.
I'm only following directions.
It's only important.
Now, are you all sitting in the right chairs?
I prefer the old fart. The old fart. So, ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Nicholas Courtney. The old fart.
And now I can introduce the other team captain. We have the voice of K9, Mr. John Leeson.
Good evening. Just throw fibres. That's what I think about it. No, I'm delighted. I'm thrilled to introduce my team this evening. I have sitting on my right the person who knows intimately the secrets of K9. Far better than I could ever know the secrets of K9, and whose rear view I have occasionally seen. Looking into K9. I have to choose my words very carefully here. Thank you. On my left, I have a therapist of considerable merit. Acumen. Gary Downey, who, as some of you may know, has been deeply concerned with the welfare of Doctor Who. I say no more. I rest my case. That is my team for this evening.
What is that mobile phone? Take it away, take it away. I don't
Mobile phones off.
Yes,
we can't do with this.
Tell her that. Get rid of all the mobile phones. Take it away.
Right.
Shall we analyse?
I'm going to reveal a word. One team will provide 3 definitions with the word. Only one of these definitions will be the correct answer. All the other team has to do is work out which one it is. The first word is wheat wheat. Over to you, John.
Well, it's all of us.
No!
So we don't go into much order. I'm sorry. 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 No, John's right. Sweet wheat is actually animal.
Could it be Nick's Australian toy, capable of being thrown over a great distance? Or is it Annika's 17th century command used to get your horse to turn? John Leeson, it's over to you.
It seems to be. It seems to be. Absolutely. My team is thoroughly divided, I'm happy to say. And I'm left with the casting vote. Right, now, this Australian toy that gets thrown and doesn't get returned sounds pretty poor returns to me, have to say. Sorry about that. And whatever John was saying was total rubbish. I couldn't even remember what he said. Can't believe it at all. But Annika, now yes, wheat sounds a perfectly sensible thing to say to a horse that is going in the wrong direction. Come this way, please.
So, Annika, do you have the correct answer? So the question must now be, who does have the correct answer? Will the person with the correct answer please make themselves known?
Bring it in.
So, on we go with the next word, which is Levin. Gary.
Right, well,
Levin.
Levin or Levin,
Levin.
say, you know, yeah.
Levine.
How are we spelling it?
Levin.
Ah.
Like John Levine.
No.
This is a, it's when, well, it's when you go, when you have a psychological disturbance, and you reach the darkest depths that you can get to. It's very dark and depths. Am I on? No? Hello? Ooh, can you?
Get closer.
Get closer. I get closer. It's when you reach a bit of psychological disturbance and you plummet down into the darkest depths you can. You're really down, you're really fed up with everything, and everything is dark and gloomy, and you don't feel that you're either here on earth or you even feel as if you're going down to Hades or hell. So it's a case of when you're in like this feeling of deep depression. So you go, oh God, I'm neither here nor there, and you know, I'm not on this planet. No, not if our songs on this planet. Oh, there's a lot of that. Yeah. So you're not on Earth, and it's somewhere between Earth and Hades, and it's a deep-rooted psychological disturbance, and it's dark as Levin. It's called dark as Levin or Levin, if you want to. That's it.
Over to you, John.
No, right. Well, of course.
So sorry.
No, it's all right. No. Nothing but the truth, of course. Because, in fact, Levin is nothing to do with darkness, it's to do with light. Now, I had confused the word Levin with leaven. I mean, the French, the French connection is perfectly well made here. Levain, pain de levain, something that lightens things. But that connection is in fact a false connection. So let's not pursue that one. What we should be pursuing is light as in light. Like that. A bit like that light. Or a flash of lightning, something like that. A brilliant light, an effulgence. How about that? Yes, an effulgence. Yeah, bright lights. Levin.
And finally, Steve.
You're both wrong. My partners in crime have both referred to the French origin of this word, which is levain, but it has become known as leaven, and it is a chemical substance which is found on the bark of a tree, occurring naturally, and when poor people couldn't afford to crush grapes to make wine, it was added to water to make it taste like wine. And it comes from the common ash tree and the horse chestnut. And it was discovered in France, which is why it comes from levain, better known as Levin.
So team, Levin it is. Do we go with Gary's place between Earth and Hades? Perhaps you're taken up with John's lightning or bright light. Or finally, could it be Steve's horse chestnut? Bark, common ash bark, the substance that turns water into wine. Well, Nick, it's over to you.
It's over to me. Well, we are of one mind. We are not divided. We are not divided. We are one mind. I won't say which mind it is, but it's of one mind anyway. Now, John, you see, it's very interesting. The contrast between Gary with his Hades and John with his light. Neither had an ounce of credibility. Not an ounce of credibility. I mean, the light and the dark, and the dark and the light, it's too... No. No, we are one mind. I'm convinced it is this dark, this thing which, you can get drunk on without having to pay any money for. We've convinced it is you, sir.
So, Steve, do you have the correct answer?
We are convinced it's you.
Never trust us.
So we have another bluff for the person with the correct answer. Please make yourself known.
No!
Oh,
No!
No, Hades.
Get out.
Surely, no.
Yes.
So, the end of the first round, it is indeed 1-1. So on to our third word, which is... What's Magyar? I can't say it. Magyar? Magyar. Magyar. So, over to you, Nick.
Right. Now then, wait. Yes. Oh, we find. Yes. Now, you're not in Australia this time, you'll be glad to hear. You are actually this time tools. In the same speech. But what my great friend here says is totally wrong. It is a small but grotesque figure. Now, I happen to have 3 of these at home, and 2 of them about Buddha, and 1 of them is something that I bought in the Far East. And I'm not saying that every one of those is a Maya, it is typical of the genre. It is a figurine, made of ivory usually, but not necessarily, that is grotesque. If there was, for example, an image of Syl, you would say that was a Maya. Or, I'm just trying to think of any other, any small monster that's been in one of the maggots could be a Maya. And it's not Magyar, as Nick's pronounced it, it's Maya. It's a small, grotesque figure.
I have to put you right, okay? The Magyars, actually, they're a Mongoloid race that actually take up most of the country of Hungary. Mongoloids they are, and they're called Magyars, and that's what they are. Actually, sorry.
So, the big question is, Magyar or Magyar? Is it Nick's glass-making tool? Could it be John's small, grotesque figure? Could it be a member of Annika's Mongoloid race? Gary, it's over to you.
Right, well, having sat through War and Peace, it seemed, Nick's description of his blowing glass in Venice, no. Having sat through the second edition of War and Peace, John's description of a figurine, a grotesque figurine, I thought he was describing me for a minute, but never No, I don't believe that. I think, and I associate this on psychological level, that you are wearing Oriental type looking trousers. And so therefore, it's you. I know. It's a Mongoloid or whatever you call it. Hungarian thing. Yes, it's you. Thank you.
Dovekie.
Yes. And it's an Arctic bird. It's coloured black. And it's also known as the guillemot bird. And it's the largest bird capable of flight in the Arctic Circle. Simple.
Over to Julie.
Right. Now, if you want to frighten away your demons, and you're in ancient Egypt, and you're around about 1900 to 1750 BC, a dovekie is a very useful thing to have. It is rather similar to the Tibetan dorje, which was the thunder stick that was used in some ways in Tibetan mythology. But in fact, this was translated to Egypt, ancient Egypt, and it in fact had animal connections. What a dovekie actually is, quite simply, is a pair of hippopotamus ivory clappers. You think it sounds ridiculous, but you wait. And it's used for frightening away demons in ancient Egypt.
Finally, Gary.
Doveki is, if you're of the artistic genre and you are in the world of creating paintings or art, Doveki is, well, it's a kind of stuff that you need to use if you're painting and to create your canvas. So what you have to do is you have to take, like it's a mixture of like a linseed oil, and then you take it with turpentine and you mix it together with linseed oil and turpentine. Or you can either use a mastic varnish, and you mix this all together, and that is used as a product or a vehicle or a byproduct for oil colours that artists use. So it's a mixture of linseed oil, turpentine or mastic varnish for oil colours for artists.
So, Doveki or Dovekie? Is it Steve's Arctic bird? Could it be John's clappers? Or is it Doveki? Something used by artists? Well, Annika, it's over to you.
Well, you've got my response about Gary's. And Steve didn't feel quite right, did it? We didn't. You actually went I know, but it sounded too like Pat, you know. So somehow or other, the most bizarre is John's. So we feel that we're going to go with John's. Do we? You don't, but John is... Well, do you...
So Nick going first. I mean,
So let's go for John's, because it's the most bizarre and most ridiculous. So let's say it's
well,
John's.
the only reason I said it was because I grew up in Egypt, you see.
Ah, well, you may be right.
Oh, well, I think you may be right.
But
Oh,
since...
can we collude?
Okay, since it's my go, I'm going to go for John.
You clever folks. Well done, it's a bluff.
No! I can't stand
It's
it.
got to be Steve.
No,
Must be Steve.
No.
You see, your thing was, on our side, we kept saying, Leeson's overacting. It must be him.
And so, at the end of the final round, John Leeson's team are the winners. 3 points to 1. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for on Call My Bluff. But if you stay in your seats, we'll bring you Have We Got Who's For You right now.
Do we get a consolation prize?
No.
Now teams, take a look at the picture and get your thinking caps on, because I'll be coming back to you at the end of the show.
For a cap?
For a cap.
For a cap? Ah, cap, yes.
Right, so, round 1. What's in the news? Now, our guests have been very busy today. They haven't had the chance to sit down and read the newspapers, I hope.
No.
Right. Well, I'm going to give you 2 news stories, one for each team. I'm going to read 3 quotes from this story, and from that you're going to have to tell me what the news story was in today's paper. Starting with John Nathan Turner's team. British fishermen have also reported a 50% decline of spiny dogfish sold as rock salmon in fish and chip shops. British fishermen have also reported a 50% decline of spiny dogfish sold as rock salmon in fish and chip shops. The Dorchester Oriental in Park Lane, one of London's leading Chinese restaurants, said it expected to remove the dish from its menu. The Dorchester Oriental in Park Lane, one of London's leading Chinese restaurants, said it expected to remove the dish from its menu. The delicacy, rumoured to have aphrodisiac powers, is in rising demand from a growing middle class in China and is driving the finning industry. The delicacy, rumoured to have aphrodisiac powers, is in rising demand from a growing middle class in China and is driving the finning industry.
Well, first off, I'd like to say, I thought it was 3 quotes, not 3 articles. But,
There are 3 extracts from the same article.
right.
So what is this about?
I'd like them to tell me what the news story is.
I've got a feeling in my water. It's nothing to do with fish at all. It's to do with foot and mouth. And that it's to do with Chinese restaurants and beef chop suey.
It's to do with the beef chow mein which came over from Beijing, which started the whole thing, you see. Came over. That started the whole thing, I guess.
It's not the right answer. I passed it across.
Well, we're into depletion here.
Again.
Not excretion, depletion.
Depletion. We're talking about cod, or as the Bostonians call it, scrob. Cod stocks in the North Sea, I beg your pardon. There are embargoes now on fishing for cod in the North Sea. There has been a great deal of, I think the word fuss should be used properly to describe this, about it. As far as Chinese restaurants go and aphrodisiac properties are concerned, it may be something to do with, I don't know,
Gin, same.
The row of the cod.
row of the cods.
And that's not the right answer.
Oh, no!
The answer is, it's all about the demand for shark soup and how it's slowly killing off all the sharks around China.
And that's an aphrodisiac.
And that's an aphrodisiac. A shark fin soup is an aphrodisiac.
You knew, of course.
Be like the Chinese middle class. Go out and drink some. So, John Lucy's team.
Right.
3 extracts from an article.
Okay.
Along with the tattered costumes, cracked and grubby waxworks, a rubber chicken, a giant plastic hamster and cheese, a huge plastic eyeball and brain with their wires hanging out, and a signed, remaindered copy of a Geoffrey Archer novel, there was more worthless junk and bric-a-brac on view than you could shake an irate auditor's report at. Outside the underground station sits lot 13,631, a padlocked ticket booth, almost mint condition. What about the dome generally? That was crap too. A complete waste of money.
Okay. I'm not persuaded of the difficulty of these quotes. And neither is my team. No. We are going straight to the dome. And we feel that these are artifacts which are currently being auctioned from the dome in order to raise money, as if money hasn't already been raised galore for this carbuncle on the Greenwich landscape. We think it's that.
And you're right.
Excuse me.
Bad loser.
We got it. We the first one. Hang on a minute. In one of those quotes, it actually mentions the dome.
In one of the quotes I gave you, I mentioned fins. And the answer was shark fins.
No, I think it's much better. I think it's much better. It may not be true, but I think the whole thing is to do with Geoffrey Archer. He's going to be padlocked in the dome when he's found guilty, and he'll have to stay there and do something with the artifact.
So on to round number 2. This is our
Any
missing
more bias, love it?
This is our missing words round, in which up on your screen there you'll see a sentence with some words blocked out. Now, unfortunately, the guests can't see the screen, so they're going to have to bear with them as I read the quotes to them a couple of times, so they know where their blanks go. Thank you very much.
I was thinking of something, sorry.
To John. A great big blank. We have a blank here. Can't swim up the Thames and attack a large building without somebody noticing. Long blank. Can't swim up the Thames and attack a large building without somebody noticing.
Where's the blank?
At the very beginning, it's a very long blank. In fact, if you'd like to run down, you can look at the screen and come back.
Something can't swim.
Yes.
Something.
Can't swim up the Thames and attack a large building without somebody noticing.
Geoffrey Archer.
That's not the right answer.
Something can't swim up the Thames without anyone noticing.
Scarson.
I'm going to give you a point for that. The answer was a 50-foot monster can't swim up the Thames and attack a large building without somebody noticing. It was the Scarson from Terror of the Zygons. To John.
Hello.
It's a relief. I'm expecting something blank on the other side.
It's a relief. I'm expecting something from the other side.
It's a relief. I'm expecting something blank on the other side.
Yes.
These are all lines from who?
Oh, they're all...
I think we're in difficulty. Something to do relief, as in needing to relieve oneself. No, is it? Let me just have a look at this.
Well, it's a relief. I'm expecting something
It's 2 words.
to come off on the other side.
Well, you should say.
Bigger.
Blank.
In that case, it's a relief. I'm expecting something blank blank on the other side.
It's a relief. I'm expecting something
Blank, bigger, something.
relief. I'm expecting something.
We want to have a wild stamp.
Go for
Have a
wild
wild
stamp.
stamp.
Much better.
I'm going to give them another point for that, because the correct answer is it's a relief. I'm expecting something rather better on the other side. From Terminus.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
I think they should be disqualified for the entire.
To Nicholas Courtney. Dead. No, worse than that. Blank.
Des or death? Death.
It's dead.
Dead.
Dead? No, worse than that. Blank.
Is that for us again?
That's for Nick.
For me? Oh, dead.
No.
Dead, no.
Dead or Western?
No.
Worse than that. Blank. Worse than that. Blank.
Frozen.
Frozen's not the right answer. Across to you, boys. I'm helping her again. Problem? Never mind.
Majorly disadvantaged.
Why?
Referee.
Well,
That's
no,
me.
no.
Right, so dead.
Dead. No, worse than that. Blank.
That's our turn to win. You want?
Yes, no. We did.
Open it to the audience. Anyone know?
Can you give us it again? It's so difficult when you can't see it.
Okay.
It's easier when Lily.
Yeah.
We will do it
Dead.
once more,
No, worse than that.
and we will expect a bit of help on this one, guys. Dead. No, worse than that. Now try.
They all know it. What?
Bored? I'm not bored.
So would anyone like to give me the right answer?
Well, porn or porn or I don't know. Dead, worse than that, porn.
Is it one? It's one word.
I have a funny feeling it might be. How's it go?
Dead. No, worse than that.
Daleks.
It's not the right answer. The right answer is, of course, as you've been shouting for the last few minutes, dead. No worse than that. Poor.
What?
Poor.
Poor. P-O-O-R.
Where's that come from? Where's that come from?
That comes from the Trial of a Time Lord, I believe. One of Sill's lines.
Poor.
Someone shouting correctly, is that me? Do you want to burn in some Barreset? It's up to you, I don't mind. I can be wrong. Over to Gary Downey. Fear makes blanks of all of us. Across to the other side. Fear makes blanks of all of us.
Fools.
That's good. It's not the right answer.
Fear makes us...
Cowards.
Yellow
bellies.
Fear makes us very late.
So it's open to the audience again, guys. Come on, what's the answer?
Braemar.
Did anyone say companions? I see a hand, I see another hand. The answer is fear makes companions of all of us. And it's from the very first story, 100,000 BC.
I object to that.
Annika Wills. Your blank blank is now certain.
Your
This is going to turn into one of my nightmares. You know, somebody saying to me, Annika Wills, you're blank.
Goodbye.
Going to make the winkers blink at me.
Goodbye.
Your big lips.
My long eyelashes.
Across to the other side.
We want to phone a friend.
I want 50-50.
Your blank blank is now certain.
Not possible.
The answer is your certain death is now certain.
Tautology.
It is total tautology.
Tautology.
Yes, totally tautology.
What does tautology mean?
It means turning things in on themselves. Rather like, now, look, if you take a snail. Right, we'll talk after.
That was lifted from the curse of the fatal death.
Swear.